For the first problem regarding slope tangent line and normal line, so we're looking for the slope of the tangent line to the graph y equal to x cubed plus 3 at the point 1, 4. So, dito sa part na to, meron daw tayong graph represented by x cubed plus 3. And we have a tangential line at the point 1, 4. So, for example, this is your Cartesian plane. And let's first locate the 1, 4. So, for example, here is your 1/4. You have a curve. For example, this is your curve. Okay, this curve is represented by x cubed plus 3. So, I don't need you to actually graph it. So, as long as you know na since ang degree ay more than 1, it's not a line. It's a curve. Okay, for example, ito, ma'am, bakit dun sa 1/4? Kasi meron daw tangential line, ibig sabihin, tinamaan niya yung curve at exactly 1 point, and that point is at 1/4. Okay, kaya ganyan yung itsura niya. So, ang hinahanap, ano yung slope nito? Okay. Now, the good thing here is the slope of of a line is common, diba? Constant all throughout. And at the point of intersection, the slope of the curve and the slope of the line is the same at that specific point. So, for us to get the slope of the tangent line at that part of the curve, we can use this formula. You have to memorize this. The limit as h approaches to 0 of x sub 1 plus h minus f of x sub 1 all over h. So, here's the formula. Now, what's that x sub 1? So, that x sub 1 is the point of intersection at the x part. So, in this case, we have the x sub 1 equal to 1. Okay? So, ngayon, isa-isahin na lang muna natin before natin computein yung actual na limit. So, let's first get the f of x sub 1. So, dito ko na lang siya kunin. The f of x sub 1 plus h, itong portion na to, that will be f of, ang x sub 1 mo is 1 plus h. Ngayon, saan natin kukunin yung f of x na yan? Okay, so knowing that you have this curve y equal to x cubed plus 3, that is also equal to f of x. Diba? Kung maalala nyo, the definition of a y is equal to f of x. So, in this case, we're just going to change all the x here, which is the x cubed, into 1 plus h. So, this will be 1 plus h cube, okay, plus 3. So, in this portion, we will use the cube of binomial. So, the one we recalled from our algebra session. So, we have the cube of the first term plus 3, then square of the first term times the second term, then 3 times the first term times the square of the second term, and then the cube of the last term. Then don't forget you have plus 3, this one. Okay, so i-add na natin, we have 1 cube plus 3, so that's automatically 4. Okay, and then this one naman, 3 times 1 squared times h, so we can simply write it as 3h, while this one, we can write it as 3 times 1, 3 times h squared, you have 3h squared, and then plus h cubed. The 3 here was already added to the 1 cube, which is 4. So that's our f of 1 plus h. Now, let's now look at f of x sub 1. Our f of x sub 1 is equal to f of 1. Okay, so here, instead of x, we're going to write 1 cube plus 3 based on the formula. So the f of 1 is simply 4. Okay, so let's replace everything in this formula. So, the f of x sub 1 plus h ay ito po yan. O, sulat natin. 4 plus 3h plus 3h squared plus h cubed. Mapansin nyo, hindi ko nalalagyan ng parenthesis kasi yung f of x sub 1 natin is simply 4. Pwede na nating irekta yan. Okay, all over h. So, hindi natin pwede pa idiretso kasi nga magiging undefined kung diretso substitute si h equal to 0. So, but you can see 4 minus 4h ay pwede natin cancelin. Then, pwede nyong i-factor out si h sa taas kasi ito may h, may h, may h. So, pwede siyang i-factor out with our purpose na makakancel sila. Okay, tinanggalan to ng h, so 3 na lang. Plus, ito tinanggalan ng isang h, so 3h na lang. Ito tinanggalan ng isang h squared na lang. Okay, so, and then you can cancel it. So, matitira dyan, limit as h approaches to 0 nito. Pwede na tayong magdiretso substitute according to the theorem of limit. So, this will simply be 3 plus 3 times ang h ay 0 plus 0 squared. So, this is 0, this is 0, so you have 3. So, the answer in this problem is slope equal to 3.